G'day, I'm Kevin, a retired Australian living my life here in Chiang Mai. But burning season is approaching in the north, so I'm going to jump on a train and head south to escape the smoke. This is my journey. This is 52 weeks. Okay, I have checked out of the Citrus Hotel, which was quite a good hotel. Very comfortable, very well located. But today I am on the road again, and I am going to cross another border. So I'm just heading to the City Square shopping centre. So the station that I'm leaving at is the same station that I arrived at, and Google Maps had me go on a 20-minute walk around the block. And since being here, I've discovered the shortcut through the City Square shopping mall. So it's going to be about 5 or 10 minutes. Lots of people with cases, so presumably lots of people know the shortcut. So today I am taking the shuttle train across the border to Singapore, and then I'll be spending a few days there. Okay, here's the shopping centre. And I tried to find my way through the shopping centre when I got here. Probably would have taken me as long, I think, as walking around the block, because there were a few floor changes that needed to happen. Okay, so I've got to go up a couple of floors and across, and there's music playing, so I might turn off because it might be copyright. Okay, we are nearly there. This little route is not that well signposted, so it's a bit tricky to find the first time. But once you know it, and it's very easy. Okay, very busy at the moment, and lots of people taking up space. So this is the central railway station of Johore Bahru, which I arrived on from Kuala Lumpur, and I exited the other side of the station and walked up to the main road and then along and then back down into town a bit. Wow, it's actually really quite busy here today. I'm glad I booked my ticket in advance. And here we are, JB Central. So that's the gate B I came in, and the shuttle leaves from that gate there. So the 11:30 shuttle is boarding. I'm on the 12:45, which is the next one. So I'm going to find a seat and relax. Okay, the gate has just closed for the 11:30 shuttle across to Singapore. My gate opens at 12:15, which is basically a half hour before the shuttle is due to go, and then they close 10 minutes before departure, presumably to make sure everybody gets through immigration and so forth, and there's minimal delay. So this is a short 5-minute trip to Singapore. Once you get on the train, there's all sorts of rigmarole at both ends, which I won't film because that will get me into trouble. But essentially what you need is a ticket. If you want to book the ticket in advance, you have to do that online, which I did on the Singapore Railways app. Other than that, you can only buy them on the day, and the ticket is linked to your passport. So I'm presuming I just scan my passport and get on that way. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be all pretty easy. I did have to fill out an electronic arrival form for Singapore, which you can do up to 3 days in advance. So I did that a couple of nights ago. That's done. I have a copy of that on my passport, and I have a copy of my flight booking out of Singapore. So theoretically, as I'm an Australian, that's all I need. I don't actually need a visa, and apparently I can get 90 days stay, which is what I got in Kuala Lumpur too. When I was looking online, it was saying 30 days, but I think trying to attract tourism, lots of Southeast Asian countries have changed their policies, and I got a 90-day stamp without too much fuss. Said that I needed a bit of paperwork, proof of exiting and stuff like that, which ultimately I didn't need. They didn't bother checking that, but I had it, and it's always best to have what they want because they may check it. You never know. Okay, so I'm here. I have a little bit of time. I'm going to have a bit of a snack. I'm traveling, as I said, 12:45. So I'm going to just have a snack while I'm here before I get on, because when I get to the other side I have to get a few Singapore train connections to my hotel. So hopefully I won't be hungry while I'm doing that if I have a snack here. Anyway, I'm just going to go and check my paperwork, make sure it's all here and in order, which I've already done, but just double checking, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, I'm out of Malaysia.
Just waiting for the train. Easy process. Just scanned my passport, the doors opened, down to immigration, gave them my passport, and I was stamped out. Now I'm just waiting for the shuttle. I'm in Singapore. It was very efficient. Now I'm just searching for a bus transfer to the MRT, which looks like it's just down here. But yeah, that was very efficient, very easy. On the train, 5 minutes across, and then through customs and immigration like a breeze. Okay, I have made it to the Woodlands interchange. Now I have to figure out how to get a travel card and my route to the closest station to my motel. So might take a little while, but that's okay. Okay, I have a ticket card now, which is good. Apparently they don't sell them in the ticketing office. You have to come upstairs, a little bit of a walk for the ticketing services. So I've done that. Now hopefully I'm heading back to my train, the first of 2 trains that will take me to relatively close to my motel. Hasn't been too much of a hassle. It is a pretty big interchange, but people are really helpful, so you can't ask for more than that. Okay, it is one train trip done and heading to my connection. So far everything seems to be very well signposted, so I can't complain. It's so far so good.
请取出支付卡通往月卡器，以更快捷地进出地铁闸门。Sila keluarkan kartu perjalanan Anda dan serbu untuk masuk dan keluar.
And that is the end of my second train trip. Now I just have to get out of the station at the appropriate place and hoof it to the motel. Okay, I am at my motel. It was a very easy walk from the railway station, And in fact, everything was quite easy and civilized. I have to say that having a smartphone and Google Maps makes everything a breeze, helps you pick the right train lines to go on, and the exchange points between lines, the best ones. So it's all very easy. It seems to me that the Singapore train line is probably the best one I've been on. I mean, Kuala Lumpur was good, useful, easy. Bangkok is good and useful and easy. But Singapore, you only need one card to be on it, which I have now. And that card covers you for buses and trains if you want to. And the interchange places are really easy, really well signposted. You don't have to check out of one station and one system and into another. So it was all very good and very easy. So yeah, it's simple. And I'd recommend it. It's a easy way to get from Johore Bahru to Singapore. If you happen to be in Johore Bahru. But yeah, so I'm here in the motel in Singapore. I'm going to be here for 5 days, I think. Losing track. But yeah, I'll have a bit of a look around, and I will catch you in Singapore next time. Thanks for joining me on my journey. I really appreciate your company. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video and you're not subscribed, you might like to consider doing so by clicking here. Or if you just want to see something else I've made, click here and that will take you to another video. And if you're really feeling like a binge, click here and that will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you on the road again soon.